Finger idioms. British.com. Point the finger at someone. When you accuse somebody of something, you point the finger at them. Don't point the finger at me. I didn't do anything. Pull your finger out.
If someone tells you to pull your finger out, they are telling you to start making an effort to achieve something.
If he doesn't pull his finger out, he is going to be looking for a new job. Lay a finger on someone. To lay a finger on someone is to assault them. If you ever lay a finger on my daughter, I'll call the police.
Have something at your fingertips.
To have something at your fingertips is to have it very easily available.
He always made sure that he had every fact at his fingertips.
Have your finger on the pulse. If you have or keep your finger on the pulse, you know all the latest developments in regard to something.
I keep my finger on the pulse of the industry by reading all the trade magazines. Butterfingers. A Butterfingers is a person who is always dropping things. She smashed that expensive vase on the floor.
What are Butterfingers? To have green fingers.
Somebody who has green fingers is very good at gardening and tending to plants.
You should see his beautiful roses. He's really got green fingers. Have an itchy trigger finger.
To have an itchy trigger finger is to have a tendency to act hastily without consideration of the consequences.
You need to be more relaxed if you are going to work here. The last thing you need is an itchy trigger finger. Not lift a finger. To not lift a finger is to not help someone in any way. Don't waste your breath. He won't lift a finger to help you or anyone else. Have sticky fingers.
A person who has sticky fingers has an inclination to steal things. I wouldn't leave anything lying around in this office, as someone here has sticky fingers. Keep your fingers crossed.
Keeping your fingers crossed is hoping for luck for someone or something.
You may literally cross your fingers, too. Yes, I think I've passed the exam.
Fingers crossed. Note, the early symbol of Christianity was the fish.
Crossing your fingers forms the shape of the fish symbol, and it is a way of asking for help from God.
Have your fingers burnt. If you have suffered because of earlier actions, especially in relation to money, you will not make the same mistake again as you've had your fingers burnt.
I stay away from the stock market because I had my fingers burnt in the 80s.
Have someone wrapped around your little finger.
If you can persuade someone to do anything you want, because they like you, you have them wrapped around your little finger.
I'd do anything for my wife. She has me wrapped around her little finger. Have a finger in too many pies. When someone has a finger in too many pies, they are involved in too many things to do any of them properly. When you're writing a book, you need to concentrate on one thing at a time, and not have your finger in too many pies. Count on the fingers of one hand. When something very rarely happens, we say that we can count the number of times on the fingers of one hand. I can count the number of times he's bought a round on the fingers of one hand. Have your fingers in the till. Someone who has their fingers in the till is stealing money from the place where they work. We had to get rid of the barmaid because she had her fingers in the till.
Note, the till is the cash box where purchases are recorded in a shop and the place where you pay for your shopping.